like to give a recap for inspiration.
Oh, last time, we found ourselves still a little too deep into a goblin keep, having just sort of aggravated a man having a good time. We then proceeded to beat the hell out of them, killing 3 of the wives of the chieftain. This was not the chieftain who we were fighting, though. This was Ruthasmus, a local bandit ranger that really hates humans. We captured him and one of the wives, and then proceeded to get the hell out of the Goblin Keep and back home. Nothing too eventful happened on the way home, par for meeting up with some merchants being escorted back into our town as well. We did get to learn, though, that the mountain roads that lead up to the Dwarven Keeps are suspiciously lacking in goblins. What might be usually a good thing is actually rather kind of suspicious and possibly concerning. Nonetheless, we all made it home pretty safe and sound, turning in the bounty for Ruthasmus and getting ourselves a pretty hefty share of coin, roughly 120, I believe. 110. Somewhere around there. Brovgi himself, in getting home, along with Clink, who beat him there, learned that there was a goblin living in his daughter's closet. It was then immediately that everybody went to go beat the hell out of that goblin. It had not eaten for several days, and who knows when it was going to start to get desperate, but luckily Clink did knock it out before Brovgi killed it forever, because that man will not give you any quarter if you're in his daughter's room. Perish!
Phrasing, brother, phrasing.
Hey, brother. Whatever. Elsewhere, my brother went to go look into somebody reacted a little suspiciously when we returned with Ruthasmus. They were a little shocked. The reaction didn't match bringing home somebody who had killed many humans and had raided many caravans. In talking with them, we didn't learn much. We...
Low insight roll, brother.
Okay, yes, well... What all did you learn from that, actually? I don't remember quite well.
I'm trying to see if my session notes sync to my phone.
Well...
We found out that someone else was very, very, very sus when they bought equipment from that person.
What a strange doohickey I got there.
And it was your old boss. The man who hired you for the weed farm. Is this suspicious character. I forget his name. Sidge.
Which are you referring to?
Weed man.
The new suspicious guy that I learned was buying supplies for a robbery.
Yes, I'll grab his name. It is not Sandru, because that's his brother. No. Right? Sorry, you know that he works with Drovishki. You know that his name has so many NPCs, it's hard to find the one looking for. I'm gonna use my next lord. That seems like a good idea.
Good idea.
Bresciano.
Bresciano. I'm still not totally convinced that the lady I interviewed, whose name was Miss Wright?
Yes.
Not totally convinced she's in the clear. but I don't have any further questions for her at this time. I'm next going to interrogate Brothasmus.
In between, Clink went and had a chat with the local leaders, and there's one of the leaders and this town crier in telling them that we learned from the goblins we captured that they're working with the Red Hand. The Red Hand being who attacked the town those 5 years ago. So, yeah, the Goblin Chief is actually a bit infatuated with her, hence why they're helping so readily, but he's probably not gonna need too much, convincing now that we've killed and captured 3 and 1 of his wives. Maybe not our best, but, afterwards, while he's pseudo babysitting Mori, did hand her some coin, and she went and bought some tickets to a show. A show that she probably should not see, but has been given permission to anyways, as long as Clink covers their eyes during certain scenes.
The show, one might say?
The show. They're going to see the show. At long last, it's him.
It's paid off, baby!
It is just some man in a cage screaming. He doesn't know how he got here. He says he's carrying a weird thing. I think it explodes.
Can't stop looking in the mirror.
And we sort of left off all heading to the inn in which they are serving up the boar that we killed a good 2-3 sessions ago in a wonderful curry. And stew and curry. And various
Sandwiches
ways. There was a
fixings.
lot of boar.
There was
an
abundance of boar.
A lot of boar. Literally everyone in the town has been invited. You can come and take some meat. Take some home.
Mr. DM, man?
Yes.
You don't have when the medical reagents recharges, by the way.
For
The healer fee.
long rest.
What?
Long rest.
Rude.
Because you brought it up.
All right, but very good, very good. You have earned your inspiration as you return to our heroes within the Rusty Dragon, having been invited to attend this mighty feast in their honor. Each of you are given various different appetizers and meals, whether they are boar or pieces of naan bread or a bit more intricate meals, such as like a chana masala. But you know, there's plenty of choices, and as was mentioned, a large amount of the town is in this tavern, though they're not represented on the map. The tavern itself is near packed, but there's room enough for you and the entire party, follow. As there is for them being
Yeah, recording context, we have to deal with 2 cats that Sage was totally playing with while we were giving the recaps.
Mr. But yes, so as you find yourself in the
Found the bed,
tavern,
brother.
Oh, so sweet.
most of what's going on, I mean, some of it has already occurred during the campsite chat activities. Is there anything that you guys are wanting to do specifically in the tavern?
I'd like to thank our noble friend for putting it on. Guess I can move myself, huh? Walk up. And his name is
Aldern Foxglove.
Aldern Fox. I can hover over him and see it. It's
You
wild. Aldern, thank you for putting this all on. I mean, the town loves it. I have a question for you. Have you had any issue with an individual named Bruthasmus as of late?
Of late, he and his ilk, they have been raiding the Old Rest Trail. A couple months now, I'm afraid. I didn't want to bring it up, you know, due to the festivities and you recently being attacked, but, Urthasmus has raided Witchcross for quite some time now.
Well, I have good news for you.
Oh?
When we were making our way out of the Thistletop Keep, we ran into him, one might say,
Alright.
in a compromised position. Anyways, long way of saying, he's in our jail at the moment.
That's wonderful news.
I was wondering if you had anything that could help me establish connections to other people, anything like that.
Well, with me,
His connections, I mean, trying to figure out his
Yeah.
network.
I know some of our local sheriffs have a lot of the information we've been sending to them. Off the top of my head, I know he's been working with a couple local brigands who every now and then travel to Brindle to sell their wares along the local fences there. But, see if I can recall particular names for you.
Where'd you say those guys were?
Out of Witchcross is where Aldergos Foxglove pulls over.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of attacks from Bethesda have been in that area and the Old Rest Road.
You said the Bruthasmus was working with some
I'm-
fencing people from
From Brindle.
Brindle.
City of Brindle. Which is the next closest city to your place.
Excellent, thank you.
I'm gonna go and look up names that you might recognize. Just off the top of his head. Looking for... Now, I'm going to look through my notes. Roll a check real quick. Alright, you got a natural one.
Bummer.
Dude knows Jack.
I can't quite recall exactly who they've been working with, but perhaps some of my my people back home in Witchcross, Guard Captain maybe, or perhaps I mean, one of my manservants, maybe they will know. Check with Oswin, Eilman maybe.
You mentioned your town sheriff. Could you have them send me any copies of any information they have?
Certainly, I can have from. I'll send a raven up east.
Hi, thank you. Just to the guard headquarters is fine.
Right, no problem. It's very good news though that Rasmus was captured. Hopefully he's locked up for good this time around. He's a squirrely one. Last time we had an op jail, he broke free the night of. So,
Well, hearing that, I have some business to go attend to.
fair enough.
He seemed more like a bear than a squirrel to me.
Fair. I mean, it's kind of in the name, but
Brother. Brother! I have to go to the headquarters. Could you follow me after you're done? Aye, thank you.
Like Happy from Fairy.
And Amiko Kaijutsu is the cook of the meal.
she is the owner of the Rusty Dragon. She's also the cook.
She's also the cook. I will thank her on the way out and make my way to headquarters.
Does Yorville want assistance?
If you want
Cleek
to
is
come,
pretty good at this.
if you want to come... Oh, I should. Hold on. Have a... Brother!
I'm not getting up and doing it again.
I'm deputizing the lizard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Clink is one step closer to the chief, and you will hop down from the counter and follow Yorville.
Anyone else following Yorville?
I'll tag along.
Clink can touch his toes.
Oh.
I will steal Dropkey.
No.
And
So, Dravaki family, Minnie are staying at the tavern.
For the time being, yeah.
Well, we are going to have a group of 3 make their way through town back to the garrison. One thing you notice, you're allowed in, no problem. But as you approach the gate, Phil, one of the local militia who's currently on watch, would speak up. Hey there, Yorville.
Hi.
We have a unexpected guest waiting for you, actually.
Unexpected.
Hi. I mean, we weren't expecting you until the end of next month, even. So,
One of the rangers?
one of the rangers, aye. Shalelu.
Shalelu, alright. Where is Shalelu?
She's just in your office.
My office. Thank you, Phil. Oh, spread the word. You know Clink?
Aye.
He's deputized now.
Clink
For
is
assistance
almost
in my
your chief.
investigation.
Clink is almost your chief.
I don't know what that means.
Right. Well, congratulations, Clink. I'll leave it there. Anyways, Shalelu's in your office.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're getting used out of that already.
I'm so happy.
Alright, and for simplicity, I'm just gonna have you guys go into the captain's office.
For sure.
So as you make your way up to the second story of the garrison to the office halls, you find your own office where you have your normal desk and all of your paperwork on the different cases that you've been working in and whatnot. You would find
My conspiracy board.
It's true. You would find that there is a relatively tall elven woman with some like bark-like skin, like a birch bark skin, crystal blue eyes, and long, somewhat curly blonde hair, with fairly like almond-shaped, nearly like almost alienly elongated eyes. You know this is pretty normal for Swift elves, but
Yeah.
It's
What's your charisma again?
Oh, 0. Even.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
My notes for this particular scene. My notes
I don't think it's...
can you hover over her character arcs?
Next. You want the necklace
Or
of
show the
power?
handout.
I'm not sure.
Can you show the handout of the MC?
Maybe I could.
I don't have handouts up tokens because I'll proper handout.
You will fall into 6 hours.
It's gonna work. Look at that.
There
awesome.
is Shillelagh. That's on you to remove the icon.
Yeah, just stop hovering over Yorville. That moves master data so we can see.
So there is Shillelagh.
Fantastic.
Very.
Alright. But you would find this elven one dressed in lamellar armor, got a very intricately carved elven bow kind of strapped to her back. On the opposite side, there is a finely carved Arabella sword, so kind of curved elven blade. But as you enter, she would turn and speak up. Good, you're here. I was thinking someone in charge would be around.
Greetings. Hey, we're having a Boarfest at the tavern. Are you here because of our recent catch?
Catch.
Oh, that's just convenient timing then. We arrested Bruthasmus.
What?
Yeah.
When
That-
was this?
Well, okay, long story.
This long ago.
4 days ago.
4 days ago, yeah, just about.
I kind of assumed it was closer to like maybe 2-3 hours, wasn't it?
No, the arrest.
You captured them
Today.
today.
Been a long day.
In fact,
Clink was going off of when we put him in the cell. That
yeah,
matters.
no,
Oh, I went
Put
off
him in
of
the
when we got him.
when you got him, it would have been today in the early morning. Right now, it's the lady.
Early, we caught them
Early in the morning.
early in the morning. For extraneous reasons, I found myself in a cell in the Thistletop Goblin encampment. Yeah. We got out, found him in a bit of a compromised position.
He did
it
not
must-
have any clothes.
It must be goblin mating season or something.
I put it more delicately than that. So he's currently dressed in a dog, like a dog hide skin, and in our cellar. Which is actually why I came back to check. Can we walk and talk? I have to make sure he hasn't gotten out of the cell already.
Clink will scamper ahead.
Last time I brought him into which class he broke free. The night of even.
I was just talking to Foxglove about that. That's the very reason I came here.
Which fox loving. Good man.
Hi.
Oh, thankfully.
He who we hunted the boar with.
Oh, well. Right. Anyways. Well, this news is wonderful. And apparently you've already been to Thistletop.
Well, we deduced that the Thistletop goblins were responsible for the recent attack on Drellin's Ferry. So we went to.
Wait, Drellin's Ferry was under attack.
We had a festival. How long ago now?
That would have been 5 years ago.
5 days ago. 5 days ago, we had the festival, and a goblin raid occurred during the festival, as seems to always happen.
Yeah. Always happens on a freaking festival day.
I don't know how they do it. They pick it every time. As a result, I went to, we being, Tim and Clink, and my brother Drovgi, as well as Minnie. We went to investigate. They caught us somehow. We were on the other side of a bush, not making a noise, and one of the goblins was just like, "Oh, I think I heard them."
No, goblins have notoriously keen ears.
Only at the
It's
worst
hard to
moments.
hear. Well, no, they are quite bumbling, but now I'm gonna get lucky.
That's aye. So we got captured. We're in the dungeon. Broke out of the dungeon. Found with Thasmus. Jor. Aye, he helped us get out as well. And now we're here. It's been a pretty wild 5 days.
But fail.
Aye.
Well, one of the reasons I came was to actually let you know about Thistletop. A lot of my trackings have been the lack of attacks upon the Dawning Road.
Aye. I
All
heard.
the goblins have been converging. The different tribes have been working as one. All 5 of the major goblin tribes of the Witchwood, which, for full context, they are constantly fighting with one another. And one up the other, trying to raid the other village because that one stole that one's spoon. They're never allied.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if Clink heard this while he was camping.
Let's take it.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if Clink heard that as he's scampering ahead. 17 plus 4?
The first physical roll.
Woo!
Right, 17 plus 4 is 21. I agree with it, yeah. Awesome. Clink will kind of shout as he's scampering backwards. Oh yeah, the Silverhand lady, what's her name?
We found ties between the Thistletop goblins and the Scarlet Claw.
Fucking wonderful.
Right?
Let's just keep thinking. That would explain how they're working together. Goblins would not just work as one.
I
They
understand.
need a greater force.
I understand that the chief of the Thistletop goblins is quite taken with her.
things I've been researching since it seems you're already on the same page as myself. The Wimspoke Mountains.
Aye.
The goblin tribes there, which normally raid the Dawn Road out west, far off from Hurt's Ferry, but
Aye.
things up in the Wimspoke have gone quiet. Normally there's some sighting of goblin activity, bugbear, a troll, even a few ogres, but late. There's either been sign of scat, silent.
That's
Haven't
odd.
seen a single wyvern, a drake, goblin, nothing.
Nothing.
Not even the wyverns and drakes. That's weird.
Not at all. I have
Other
seen
wildlife?
some birds and like deer and stuff. They're actually more frequent, but none of the more monstrous beings are those that tend to dwell within the goblin tribes up there.
I heard of that on the way into town. I don't quite know what to make of it yet. I wish I could accept an easy blessing. However, it can't be that easy.
Certainly something's going on. I don't know what, but something is going on. Now, the raids or the lack thereof along the Dawnway has, enhanced trade and sort of trade, but on the eastern edge of the Witchcross, around the eastern edge of the Witchwood, near Witchcross, the raids there have picked up surprisingly. Both goblin and ogre.
Goblins and ogres? You think they're working together?
I can't say for sure. I haven't seen any sure-proof signs that the goblins and ogres are in the same attack, but I have seen tracks, goblin tracks, in an ogre-based raid. That I'm sure.
Oh, that's not good.
That's troubling.
Now, the giant shield there, so the tribes, there's giant tribes up that way, they normally stick to themselves, fight amongst themselves with some of the other tribes, but something is driving them out of. Now, imagine if, say, Lord Foxglove is here,
Aye.
and he probably hasn't yet to hear of this, is, well, the ogre has only recently started reaching out from their mountain home.
It's concerning.
Might be best to let him know so he heads back home sooner rather than later to handle business.
Is there someone around?
There's actually, you guys would know, as you guys reach the prison,
Where's
Yeah.
Phil?
Phil works the gate.
Okay.
He's over here. But you guys will
Homie
see that there is this ebony-skinned man, just built. Like, this guy is swole. You see that he has long dreadlocks, tattoos and scars all over his body, and two massive-looking swords upon his back. He's currently just kind of like cross-armed, leaning up against the wall of the jail's entrance. You know that he is Machete, a local prison guard.
Yeah. So not someone I should ask to go deliver a message to a noble.
Probably not.
But
But he'd be here.
okay.
What's a noble? I just live in the woods, man.
Aldan Foxglove. Very rich man, owns land, has subjects.
What do you mean?
Is Clink already inside the prison? Since he's campered ahead.
What do you mean?
You would have been stopped by a
own
machete.
land?
You're at the gate to the prison.
It's okay, man. I'm cool. I'm with him.
Alright, so humans do this thing, alright,
Mhm.
where they show up somewhere and say, this is ours, and then, don't listen to anyone who was there before. And they call it owning land. Now, us sensible
Nine.
dwarves, dig into mountains. That's plausibly ours. We did the work.
Okay.
But humans just show up and claim it. Whatever land.
Man, it's just
hopes
shaking
you
his
stop
head.
getting
Okay,
Turbo,
Turbo, so we just live
you're there.
wherever.
So, you see Machete looks towards you. Hey, Odin.
Hey, Machete. Is our recent delivery still here?
Hey,
I,
or lot of them. That's the new arrival.
He's the one I'm worried about. I've heard he's a bit of escape artist.
Not worry, cells are locked up tight and there's only one exit. That's here.
And I trust you to keep it closed. I'm going to.
Machete is not letting the chief through.
You haven't heard yet. I did. Funny enough, I did deputize Clink for assistance in my investigation. However, Clink.
Clink is going to start pushing on the door.
However, Clink,
He waits.
he still outranks you in the guard structure.
For now.
I'm
You
going.
going in?
I'm going to ask him a few questions.
Pushes the door open.
Clink will stick out his tongue as he passes by real fast.
3 knocks when I'm done. 4 knocks if I need help.
Right.
5
and we
knocks
go.
if we want food.
No. Come on, Clink.
And you lot and Shalelu all head on down and would find that, well, the prisoners are indeed down there.
First things first, Clink is going to inspect the lock.
An investigation.
And I use my thieves tools. Check.
You could do that, yeah.
I have a +8 on that, so I prefer to do that. I don't have thieves tools. I'm just using my knowledge of how
The issue with thieves
like,
tools
bucks
is-
work.
Well, you would need to gauge their the things that you roll really bad. You could break pick.
What if I use my closet? Because I don't have
You
these
roll
tools
your
on
claws
me.
in
What if I make the investigation check?
That works for me.
He got there first. He goes there.
The issue with your claws is you could damage the lock.
Then it'll just be harder for them to get out.
Which I also make at a +8. Alright. 18.
Looking over the lock, it is a well-made. You think it's of at least fine quality. So it's unlikely that a unskilled thief could break through this lock. You know, any real chance.
An unskilled.
Unskilled. A thief. They have trouble. They definitely have trouble. They only have the one lockpick. It's going to be a bit of a Hail Mary. If they are a expert thief, however, they'd have a decent chance of doing it. It would just be a bit of a gamble, like a coin toss.
What I know by reputation or by experience, Ruth Asmus's lockpicking or thievery ability.
Roll me a history.
Always
11.
I'm sure.
Alright.
Clink is also going to inspect it.
You're
Okay.
using your
Uvat
thieves.
will tell me if anything is wrong. I'm casting guidance, and I guess I'll just use investigation because I don't have these tools on. Yes.
I'll walk up to the bars. What's Ruth Asmus doing right now?
And you can see him like lean
18.
back doing this, like a full-on arm
18,
behind the
20.
head, just stretches most as they can out on the one bed while the other goblins are kind of just like huddled in the corner. Looks completely comfortable.
Clink got a 20.
Alright, looking over the log, it is, as I mentioned, it is of fine quality. It's unlikely that a unskilled thief would be able to get past it whatsoever. A skilled thief could do it with some trouble, and an expert thief could do it with a coin toss.
So a 20 isn't enough to know the DC. What about Libra?
You cast Libra?
I'm going to cast Libra on the lock.
The DC is 25.
Baller. Alright.
Uvat says that the lock will be pretty secure.
Alright.
Goblins are small and they fit in very tight spaces, and Clink doesn't trust that window.
Good thing the goblin is not the one way to.
Don't you go worrying, Longshanks. I ain't gonna be breaking free of this here sale anytime soon.
Clink doesn't even reach your knee.
Insight check. I don't like what he said.
I'd also like to insight that.
Insight check. I just don't quite like what he said.
16.
Insight.
13 for me.
22?
That is a 22 for me.
Twinsies.
He seems pretty confident that he's not getting out of here.
Mhm.
You two know that you don't think that he's getting out of here in terms of like he himself going to break himself out. But you think that he's confident someone's going to get him out. Like he's going to have someone from the outside get him out.
No one from the outside's getting you out, mister.
Tell him, Tim.
Of course not, officer. One dream of it.
17.
He's clearly lying.
He's totally just being completely sarcastic right now.
I see right through you.
That's a nifty ability out there.
Thank you.
Anyways, he'll sit up from his cot and kind of just like stands up, does a little stretch, and makes his way to the bars.
What you want, officers?
Your goblin chieftain host has quite a new interest in his eye.
Lovely.
She's what you might call an enemy of the people.
Sure.
The Scarlet Claw is human, or
From your knowledge, judging from the attack way back when they did appear to be humanoid, whether they're actually human is hard to tell because they were disguised. But you did notice that they had a long, scaled red claw on their left arm.
fascinating. Well, I can only imagine how long you enjoyed being at the Goblin camp. Do you know anything about her?
Keeps to herself in the research chambers down below in the old ruins.
Aye.
Don't know too much about her, but she has a certain fascination with that there ruin. Something about her that is important to her.
Aye.
I don't care one way or the other. It's a nice place to stay. But if you lot are going to sniff around there, then kind of
Bad business, right?
bad business, aye.
Clink
What?
does not recommend sniffing around. It did not smell good there.
No.
Well, you didn't like our refuse.
Clink still thinks he needs to see a doctor. That's not healthy smells.
You are legally obliged to see a physician.
Fine.
You are legally obliged to see a physician while you're here. You're not obliged, but we are obliged to provide you one if you so desire.
Well then, I would like to see a physician.
Right, you'll get
Clink
it.
is right here.
There's your physician.
I see another.
Clink is the best of the best of the best.
Doctor,
Very well.
physician, what are your orders for the patient?
See a goblin come nearby, kind of like puddles near the bars themselves one desk.
Yeah. What's your orders?
First, Clink will cast Libra on both of them.
Oh, goblin comes up, is basic goblin warrior. You've seen what they can do. They have pretty simplistic abilities. With Thasmus, you can tell that he is an expert marksman, skilled in both melee and range combat, but he is most certainly specialized in archery. You can tell that he has, well, certain skills. You know that he is both physically fit and, even though he is quite a large, hulking figure, he does seem to be able to move in a way that implies that he can hide himself when need be. Is there anything else that you're wanting to specifically know?
Who's breaking him out of jail?
That Libra
Mostly
can
if they are under any poisons or diseases.
find?
Okay. Clink will now do a quick checkup
Right, you'll see him kind of like take a step back. As he does so, he grasps the goblin's head like this and just kind of like squeezes it as the goblin goes,
I'll get to it then.
still squeezing the goblin head.
Maybe move patient to different cell for privacy.
Yeah, what do we have in terms of like solitary or
There's not any like solitary single like one by one room, but there are cells that are unoccupied.
cells that are unoccupied? I don't like this. I don't like this. What's our most secure cell?
I mean, all the cells down here are pretty similar.
Okay, and they're all similarly exposed?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile...
Meanwhile, while they think of their plans, back in the bar.
I hope you're not hoping much. For
Alright.
me, he or she, if
Gideon
y'all.
is gonna walk over to Dropkey and
Yeah.
offer a drink that, taking full advantage of the fact that a rich friend over here has been buying him all night, and he'll look at Dropkey and say, "What do you say to a drinking contest?"
Cast love that necklace.
On most occasions, actually, even on most occasions, I'm not sure I would accept. I can outdrink many here. I don't think I can outdrink you.
That's what makes it fun.
As you're saying this, your wife's kind of just like looking at her food, not looking at you. Mori is looking like, I like drinking. And some of the other patrons in the bar are like,
Yeah, drink! Go on there, lad. You can handle your liquor.
then you start hearing,
Drink, 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 drink.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. I see him.
If it were not for being here with my family, I'd typically oblige you. But we're just trying to have a sort of a more relaxed night after the day and evening we had last night. Especially considering all the gold.
man. See that some patrons kind of like lose their muster as they just go back to their own things.
You're gonna kind of look a little disappointed and be like, "Who will take me on?" And then go to the next guy who's willing to have a drinking contest.
Alright. While this is going on, you call that out. You would see that there are a few people who kind of like tentatively raise their hands, and their wives are with them, was like lower the arm for them. However, as you're saying that it's no one really challenging you because you are known to have succeeded in the Hagfish challenge. Ameko. She would kind of look up. I'll take you on that challenge, lass.
She's gonna cheer and walk on over and bring her the drink that she was.
First one out, or is there any specific rules you're looking for?
See?
Yeah, let's go to the first one out.
Good. Warn you though, I also completed that there Hagfish challenge. I'm here to say I got an iron stomach.
Well, I tend to be very lucky.
You activate any features before this begins?
Yeah, I'm going to use my predict success.
Yes.
So, just go for the drinks. Starts out with basically just pretty big pints of ale, and there's at least 4 drinks in front of each of you. And she takes hers and just full on chugs as she's already starting. Give me a Constitution save. Throw. Alright.
Your con is a whole loss. You don't have your aura yet.
That's
It's good that she doesn't have the aura, because then it'd probably also be affecting.
Casual plus 7. I think it's they can choose who it affects.
Yeah, okay. Oh, for the paladins, they just.
For Dex effects?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to suffer another effect?
I mean, we might. Only if I lose. Net 20.
Are you rolling on the thing? Not rolling dice.
Yeah. It's just all massive one.
Alright. You take the 4 mugs before you, no problem. Just one by one, they go down as if they were water. And not even a lot of water either. You'll have a nice open bladder, you don't really have any issues, and you don't really feel much of the effects at all. Round 1 has been completed by both challengers, no issue. Neither of you are tipsy, neither of you are feeling the effects really. Second round, roll another save.
Oh, you used that predict success real early.
Yeah, I did. That's okay. I was actually just thinking that. Oof.
Alright.
I'm,
So, as the next 4 rounds.
I'm going to use my Bromley Cat inspiration for that. Oh, that's better. Okay, 50.
Alright, very good. As the next 4 rounds go by, mug after mug after mug, you're starting to feel a little bit of the alcohol. You're feeling a little buzz, but nothing too crazy. Amako, she is looking a little bit more than a buzz. She's not quite drunk, but she is definitely feeling the alcohol. Alright. She seems a little, wiping her brow a little bit. She calls for, "Hey! All the bugs over here! Quick, quick, quick!" Another constant.
Another nat 20, 22.
Alright. This next round, you both are feeling pretty much the same. You're both definitely above tipsy at this point, but no one's like completely sloshed or anything like that. She kind of leans down. Right. Why don't we make this a bit more interesting? Start using some of the harder stuff.
Alright. We will redo it.
Right, she looks over her shoulder. You see the small halfling woman, Kalara, down to her right. Right there, Clara. Come on, get that there fire whiskey. And she gives a nod, heads out back, comes back a little bit later, bottle and some shot glasses, and starts pouring them for the two of you. Alright, AC has increased dramatically from before, but once more, another save.
I'm immune to poison.
What?
I have an ability now that makes me immune to poison for an hour for DC 15.
So, what I'm hearing is you could outdrink any.
Yes.
rolling. You had a 21 listed.
That was the previous roll.
Oh,
the
there it
previous
goes.
roll's a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
Oh, it took a second for it to catch up on our phone.
Alright,
We'll just take the 21 because that was the first one.
alright.
Alright, so now the fire whiskey is out. You're both taking shot. It goes down fairly smooth, actually. It's even though it is a bit of a cinnamon whiskey, it doesn't burn too much when it goes down. It's pretty decent. And you're a little already used to the alcohol due to the 12 mugs of ale you've had. No negative effects. You guys are still early drunk stages right now. Nothing too crazy. She also succeeded. As Kalara, there was another round of 3 shots each. Another save.
Alright.
Well, knows how to party.
You want me to do the one that I actually...
I just made one.
Oh. That had a +2 on it. 18.
Alright. You are really starting to feel the alcohol at this point. You are slurring your words, you are missing double actually, but you're still standing. That's what's important. As this is going on, you can see Amako is like,
Oh, I think that's the best of me here. Oh no, I'm gonna.
Minnie just starts giggling like giggling.
bam, right in the bar, unconscious.
Winner!
And with that, there is a moment of silence. The crowd is actually surprised you outdrank Amako. And then the entire tavern burst in cheers as they start like patting you on the back. And
Yay!
not too long after, you also pass out.
That's
You were just on the cusp and she failed a little bit worse than you.
yay!
Alright. That is the bottom scene as you both are spending your evening getting fucking shit-faced. While that is going
The
on...
important part is that she won.
It's true. While that is going on, I imagine you're just enjoying your quiet day with your family, but maybe not so quiet at this point.
You know, like, we're in an inn, it can only be so quiet, but you know, like, give or take, just enjoying it.
Not to mention, this is an adventurer's
Sure
inn,
is.
so it's filled with, you know...
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Maybe not the best spot for dinner, but also the place that has currently the best food, so...
I mean, it has best food currently, and, more importantly, it's got a show with your dinner.
True.
True.
Alright. But as it's going on, a few local bards from different adventuring groups kind of take to the stage and start playing some ambient music, you know, getting a bit more lively as more people start drinking heavily. Just a full-on, merry, carousing event going on in the tavern. However, back to the garrison.
Right. So, back in the garrison, I will knock 1, 2, 3 times on the door.
Open the door.
We're going to transfer Bruthasmus to a different cell. I believe he has a plan to be escaped in the near future. And I'm gonna cast Detect Emotions on him.
On Machete.
On Machete when I mention that I know he's going to have an escape attempt.
Seems he has amusement emanating from him.
Gotcha.
Good luck with that.
Just to be extra careful.
You ever selling a choice you're interested in, or just any other sell?
Starts heading down the stairs with his key ring pulled out.
We just need one, ideally away from the others. One way in, one way out. Barrable. Reinforceable.
The dragons outside are crazy.
Well, them drunks are sure having a storm. Anyway, we have a few open cells out in the corner there.
Aye, one of those is best.
Alright. Right on down. We'll head to the cells where the goblins and Bruthasmus remain.
But you lot, we're back to the wall, hands against it, and Red Eagle.
see the goblin's like, "What's the eagle?"
Why do you have an eagle in there?
Shetty just looks at you.
Means just spread like an X. No. So,
Oh,
Just explains.
reputation position, yes.
right. Anyways.
Real charmer, right?
As he does this, he is going to hand you a pair of manacles. You open it,
Hi.
and he will go to the door and unlock it and kind of open it, and then kind of like hold the door, keeping an eye on.
Yeah. I'm gonna make eye contact with Tim.
I make better eye contact. This-
True.
He's spitting.
What's going on?
I'm transferring a prisoner from one cell to another who has a history of escape attempts.
Shoot him with the leg if he tries to run.
Great idea. Manacles. I'd imagine it's more like a for me because I'm a dwarf and he's a bugbear. Guide him out.
Alright, he follows out without any real issue.
I point my bow at him the entire
Do you
time.
have manacles in front or in the back?
Well, if they're facing the wall, then manacles would be in the back.
Okay. Well, he was fed like this.
Right. I guess it would be difficult too.
So
But
you grab one arm, bring it behind.
Yeah.
Manacle
So
it.
you do
Grab
this.
the other
Yeah.
arm, bring it back.
yeah.
To have him hold to his back, and he'll then follow you, being dragged along as he is, or being pushed forward as he is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see Machete's kind of holding up the new cell, door open wide,
Here you go.
and inside he's pushed. And
Those manacles on and Bernardo.
Best be safe.
Oh, clean
Oh,
plus the
ankles too.
inspection at least.
Now, I'm gonna set up on the wall.
and he'll head on inside, hand you the keys before he does so, and is going to
Does
grab
he
the ankle chains near the bed and just attach it to his face.
Before Clink goes in, Clink is going to cast Libra on the lock to this cell real quick to make sure it wasn't tampered with, basically.
Lock looks to be in fine working order.
He gives it a couple taps and good luck, and he will walk inside.
Alright, as this is happening, Ruthassmus is still armed behind his back.
Don't really expect me to be laying down like this, do you?
I don't give a shit what you do, actually. Just don't leave.
Clink has wings. You'll be fine.
Great.
And
So
Clink
much
is,
for long shake hospitality.
Clink is small.
How that's relevant.
Clink's not long.
So much for cold hospitality, then.
Who has ever said that?
No one. I don't think Kobold would say it.
Okay.
Alright,
Uvat
well-
will help this medicine check as I cast guidance, and we'll do a medicine check on him.
Another
so
one.
a little bit invasive procedure to make sure there's nothing hidden. Just saying that.
1,000 years of death.
I'm going to do a DC 10 con save to re-roll that because I rolled a 3.
Alright.
So DC 10, my con is a plus 2. Well, I got like an 18, so that's cool.
Nice.
Reroll, let's go.
Bummer.
1 plus 8. 11?
It looks to be perfectly healthy. You can give me an investigation checks if you're doing an invasive procedure.
That's the delicate way of putting things.
4. This many.
You know, I mean, he's got like matted fur, he could really use a bath, but nothing really in there. I mean, now that I say that, you do see that there's probably a little bit of a lice issue.
This would
Clink is
would
so
bother
lucky
me
Clink
greatly.
doesn't have hair.
I can probably see each individual lice.
No, you're just like,
Ah man. Don't
you were in the
touch
prison.
You
You fought him.
I
Clink and Uvat
don't
say
want to touch
that
his mustache. No.
Bugbear is healthy, and Clink will leave the cell.
And as you leave the cell, Machete will just kind of like close the door behind you both of you.
Okay.
He's just like, wait. It's against the wall.
See, you're adapting already. And then,
Blink is happy that Geneva Convention is not exist.
Who's Geneva?
there's a convention? Where?
Oh,
What's it for?
Geneva is a wench out from witch class.
Apartment complex?
No, like a lass, gal,
Ah,
wench.
I'm not even here.
what's her
I was
convention?
just joking.
No, but Paul is.
He points to a random guard. It's just like, hello.
I?
Fuck that guy.
I made a cannon. Welcome.
Easy. Why am I down here again?
I asked you to follow us when we're done.
By the way, your
We're
dice
done.
are cursed. I'm not using them anymore. Your dice are cursed. I'm not using them anymore.
I mean, I rolled.
I rolled a
pretty
1, 2, and a 3, Sage.
It was remarkable.
Have you learned?
Your dice hate me.
It's true. All right.
Would you like to try a different set?
As that is all
I don't
going
want to
on.
curse your dice.
It's okay. I'll give you the
anything
cursed
else
already
you guys
set.
are wanting to do?
Maybe you'll
Yeah,
cancel
you
each
guys-
other out.
Clink is going to try to break the lock in the way to make it not open.
Well, as you go to start bashing,
Clink.
Not bash,
Shit.
not bash.
Clink,
Right.
clink.
I
We
was
have
gonna
a
fill
master
them up
lock.
with like
Clink.
gauze.
Here's
Clink.
Like
We hired-
gauze, just gonna like push.
Clink, we hired
into
an
it.
incredible locksmith to do work here. He was not cheap. Please do not ruin his work. Also, we do need to let him out at some point.
Is tonight some point?
That's what the bar is for. That's why we bar the door and lock it shut. For extra security so we don't have to break the lock.
Oh, there's like a drop down bar or something we can use.
for the entrance to the actual dungeon.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Then, while I would not like to break it, I would like to attempt to cover or something the lock hole.
Any material that you can use to do so.
We have to have something around.
Viable for that down here in the dungeon.
Then I'll,
Anything of that nature would require you to weld it or otherwise forge it into equipment.
yeah, okay. Probably not worth it. That's fine. Right, well that's all I need to do here.
What else you guys want to do in the garrison?
I think it's good.
In that case, as you guys assumedly head back to the festivities, anything else you guys wanted to do for the evening?
I would like to stay behind and keep watch.
What spells does Yorville?
Would you like an itemized list?
I was mostly hoping you know alarm.
I do not know alarm.
That is
I think-
alarming.
I think alarm is in one of my harder to prepare magic schools, I believe. Through my origin bonus.
How's your origin bonus?
So I'm really good at evocation spells. I have like a whole charge system. But 2 schools of magic, which I am gonna look at right now. Transmutation and enchantment spells cost 2 prepared spells instead of 1 for me.
Alarm is an abjuration spell.
Oh, excellent. Well, I don't know it, so
That is a shame.
Unfortunately.
It's also a ritual spell, so you don't ever have to prepare it.
that is handy, actually.
Oh, there goes Clint's idea.
I'll just keep watch manually.
Alright.
I'm gonna sleep in the tavern because they offered me a room.
And Clink is gonna go stop by the sus general shop.
Okay. We'll do the sus general shop. There.
Clink is just redoing all of Yorville's work.
Closer to undoing, but yeah.
Entering back tavern. Alright, for you, Yorville,
Hi.
Shalala will kind of skip as you guys do the prison. The Jetty's sort of standing at the door, watch. And since a lot of are in charge here, I think I'm gonna make my way out east and look out at what's going on with the giant shields. If you want, I can stay around in case you need extra help. Captain Savannah and Unlocker
Aye.
town.
We are a touch short-staffed.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's a border fest going on at the tavern down the road. Go get yourself a meal, socialize a little bit, however you do. We have barracks rooms here. Welcome to stay. Really, I'm just nervous about this Bruthasmus escaping situation. He seemed very confident in his being escaped. So, I think I'd like to keep a deliberate eye out. And I know you have one of those.
I'll enjoy some meal while you're watch, and I'll join you after a bit.
Aye.
Go head on out to the Rusty Dragon with. While that's all going on, we go to the general store. The general store at this point, you can see it's out maybe like 30 minutes till closing. That's not shocking triggers. That's why it's not it.
And the house is gone. It was never there. That was a mirage.
It's fine. Just gonna grab the interiors 1 second. Cut off and
We were not paid yet, were we?
Nope. Buy lists take 2 to 3 business days to process.
there's stuff in that
I have a spare work shirt in my car because who doesn't? And so I was joking that I should put it on and walk into the game store down the road and just act like I'm there to work.
So, Clink. As you move on into the general store, you can see that she's currently just like washing the counter, cleaning some basic supplies up. Looking for more than healer's kits then, Clink?
Link doesn't need many more healer's kits, but Link is here for something else.
Alright, what can I help with?
Well, you see, Clink is gonna like speak a little bit in Thieves' Camp. The message being, I'm looking for lockpicks. But the hidden, normal words is something close to like, oh, I'm just looking for general supplies type stuff.
I can help you out. Just like a standard kit.
Yes, that would do just fine.
Long journey or short journey?
We can't think of needing too many.
Alright. Well, I'm just on the counter here, so the over to the side, starts kind of shuffling out some crates, pulls out a backpack. So, yeah, all in order. Puts it up, puts it on the counter. Right, a standard explorer's pack for you. I'll run about 8 gold.
Clink will look into his pockets. Oh. Clink has lost their coin pouch.
I see. Well, you can either put on your tab, or you can come back and find that there coin pouch.
Jordan would have probably taught Clink where he gets his equipment, right? Because Jordan's a bit of a rogue.
Jor tends to get his equipment from Brawl, Asky.
That's my bad for just assuming and not asking in the first place.
Well, you do know that she was working, like helping to provide supplies for Scarny, so her not understanding or seemingly not understanding the thieves' can.
Clink needs something to help him get out of prison.
Why would you? Okay. You're wanting to pick locks then?
That is what Clink is looking for. Goblins have prisons. Did you know that?
Yes.
Clink didn't until recently.
Alright, well, I certainly have a thieves' kit set ask for lockpicks.
Clink
I'll
did.
put fucking a backpack on the box that was bound in, move over here into the back room, out of sight. And comes back a bit later. Right, standard thief set. I run you about 50 gold. Then credit or you'll find your phone pouch.
Clink knows that it's not that much.
Persuasion.
A hard call out. I respect the strategy.
My shield is costing me 68.
That is a... I actually have points in persuasion.
I was looking at Tinker Stools. 25 gold is what she said.
That makes a bit more sense.
Yes, that makes sense.
She was not intentionally.
You know what?
increasing the
Clink is
numbers.
still gonna go for it.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Clink is still going for it.
Well, happen at the town of late, I can shave off a few gold. 20 gold.
Clink can accept this.
Question still remains, though.
Clink just got bounty for turning in a bugbear.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes, with vastness, I remember.
Yes, he was worth many monies. So, Clink will probably be able to pay you when guards pay Clink.
So either when guards pick Link or. I'll just,
You can put on Jor's tab for now.
I'll do that.
Jor's gonna come up to a run up tab.
And you'll see that
Just
she kind of
unmask
pulls out a nearby notebook and starts like writing under a rather moderately sized list of items. Adds it to Jor's tab. Right. Anything else I can help you with?
Clink actually does need more medicine kits.
Right.
Wait, Jor has many at home. What are your medicine kits like? What do they stock?
Well, most of
Let's
them
Clink
are.
see them behind the counter.
You can see that there are a few healers kept on the counter behind her. Yeah. They seem to be basic, like leather-bound satchels that have a few bandages, kind of in a little tubular thing.
Clink is going to flap his wings and try to look through them.
Be my guess, but those do run a bit of money too.
How much would you charge Clink?
The healers kit, they are on 5 gold a pop.
Clink will take 2.
Right. Half again for George.
Yes.
Again. 2. And roll. Right.
Jor's gonna
She'll,
break down the counter.
just like, you want these bagged or just hand it to you?
Clink kind of like slides him close to him, scoops him up of his bucket, and puts the bucket on his head.
Right.
Swooped.
Anything else you're looking for?
I think that's all Clink needs. How was your day? Do you need medical assistance?
No, I'm quite well actually. Appreciate your asking. Oh. Do you have anything else? You know where to come? And know that it's a trick away. We're working on it.
It's not working.
Oh!
It's a working. It's a working.
What's the name of the store again?
No, the store is known as Thorn Goods General Store. I'm still working on that.
I had something for a split moment and then it was gone.
2 sessions in a row.
Perfectly in character.
We lose one-liners. How many can we do it for?
Anything else you guys are wanting to do for the evening?
After festivities, Dravi would stop by a moment to the garrison, following up with his brother, as he asked him to.
Yorval is 2 cups of coffee deep already.
Can Clint give him drugs to help him stay awake?
Have amphetamines been invented yet?
I mean, it depends on if you have drugs on you.
I have a healer's kit. Not even with my medicine reagent stuff. I'm
You need
healing.
actual drugs and stuff for this.
You got an herbalist kit, maybe.
Which drugs? I also have an herbalist kit.
No, I mean, these drugs are expensive, so you can't just say it's part of the kit. You actually have to make them and send them.
But what specific thing would I need?
Anything with the darkness reagent would work. Anything with the light reagent would also work. Anything with nature would also work. But you need reagents. For this sort of thing, it would be mundane reagents or greater, but...
Okay.
And
So
reagent.
not goblin berries.
Also, I recommend not feeding your dwarf friend goblin berries.
The biggest difference between poison and medicine is the dosage.
Anyways.
Dravi would just sort of,
Sorry, my cats.
yeah, sorry, there are cats. They are cute and they are cuddling.
And they really like to play with my necklace.
Anyone's necklace. Yours is just the best. Mine is chainmail and they grab it really easy.
Mine is smooth rock.
Would, sort of head in, wave into good old Phil, and would of course go up to his brother, who's clearly on his at least second. I'm assuming he's on his fourth already.
Yeah, so I'm probably not right outside. I'm probably in a position to keep watch over, but not like directly next to. Does my office have a view of this, actually?
Of the dungeon? Or the entrance to the garrison?
Of this entryway here.
Yeah, your office would be, technically speaking, your office would be about here-ish.
Hold on, can you force center?
I thought it was the center again.
Gotcha. So I could have.
A good view of the
I-
one way.
Yeah, I could have a good view of the dungeon door from my office, right?
Just about here.
There we go.
Yep. Have a chair pulled up.
Yeah, Yorville.
This stairwell here is the only way to the dungeon that you're aware of.
Yorville has his desk pressed up against that window, and is like knee deep in a case, and several cups of coffee, at least a couple. Hi, come in.
So, what did I miss?
What's the ranger's name again?
Shalelu.
Oh.
Shalelu.
Shalelu. Shalelu dropped by. She
Can't
is.
just say the ranger. We're on 4, including Tim. See?
Shalelu dropped by. That's why I said it to the DM and not you.
I always talk in the Torah.
Shalelu dropped by. She's going to stick around through this Bruthasmus situation.
I did have her around.
I have some evidence. I have reason to suspect that Bruthasmus is going to get bounced in the near future. So I thought I'd keep an eye out. I have work to do anyways.
So you're going to once again sit up here and down that strange bean juice.
Yes, I'm going to sit at my office and drink this strange bean juice and do all the paperwork that no one else in this place seems to know how to do. Brother.
I just confused on some of the words.
It's not that, come here, I'll explain it again. So on and so forth.
Well, I mainly came to check in. I do have a very concerned wife to comfort. And I myself also, while here, I'm going to grab a hammer. I will fill out the form correctly this time in borrowing the warhammer.
Thank you,
I
brother.
promise you this.
I could solve every crime in El Civil if I didn't have to do all this paperwork.
That I believe. Some of the others have to be at least somewhat good.
I'm looking through stacks of paperwork. It's like written in crayon. There are backwards letters.
You know, alright.
This is your department.
Most of them. Common is a weird and strange language, brother. Some words count as other words then don't mean other words. Like, how do you know which
It's all
version of
checkbox.
lead, lead, or lead are they trying to say when they write their little letters?
Are they talking about metal or are they talking about horses?
Sometimes both! This is why I think we should just be writing into letters. But, other than that, do we know much of what our next steps are?
Well, I asked Bruthasmus about the Scarlet Claw. He did not seem to know much about her, except that she really likes to spend time in those ruins. Which is concerning.
Those ruins did seem odd to be underneath a goblin camp. It seemed
Very
those walls
old.
were too well carved.
Too old. We're... I suspect that Bruthasmus is some sort of, probably mercenary agent in all this. Probably knows more than he's letting on,
Aye.
etc., etc. I'm hoping that thwarting this breakout attempt will crush his spirit a little bit,
Sober him up a bit, so to speak.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Can you make a fleet check?
What purpose?
I use overexertion before in the.
Oh yeah,
So-
you're seeing that as
I got a 4.
Welcome
That's a level of exhaustion for you.
Well, good thing we're about to go to sleep.
Clink forever exhausted.
Yeah, it is.
They have started using overexertion a lot of other games too. They have a little obsessed.
I mean,
I
strong.
like using risky mechanics.
I still might make like a sorcerer. You are a
I picked
blessing.
her up on the freaking mic.
You are a blessing.
Oh.
Did it catch on the mic?
That's really low now. Yep, there it is again.
I love this.
I might make just like a sorcerer that can just life tap. That's their whole thing, because life tapping's a drug.
It's a hell of a drug. Anyways,
Alright, I suppose I'll definitely be back bright and early to help out however I can as well, along with organizing what militiamen we do have left in. We do still want to do a larger search of some of the homes,
Aye.
right?
Is that the project for tomorrow?
I believe so. There is.
When are you starting that?
It's too much of a risk. It's hard to imagine it even happening to your own daughter, let alone what others would think of this. And we're at least a bit more capable of fighting.
Right, what time?
Time bright and early as usual.
Alright. We'll see how I'm feeling.
I don't do your best not to stay up too late. Machete is the best guard in town. There's a reason why we keep him in one spot.
Right, well then we should hope that the escape attempt is early in the night so that I can go to sleep sooner.
Druffy just goes up, gives him a big hug. Just, I suppose that is the best compromise we can give you, brother. If you do think about it, I'm sure everyone else is certainly itching to get their payment for actually capturing him. Let
Well,
alone
We do need to keep him here for that to happen, so.
in the morning, hopefully. Then, especially I do already have use for the funds. It's not cheap to turn a door into a shield, but
I can imagine not. Smith has good premiums when he smells a passion project.
he does. But I foresee this being useful. I think you'll love what I have in mind. Either way, you make sure you rest.
We'll get a lot of enjoyment out of ringing the bell and waking you up if he tries it.
I'll jump straight through my window on to the cobblestones if I have to stop. And then I'll have to pay to fix my window.
You zoom out just in time. So, Cleek is finding a place on top of the walls to take a nap.
Somewhere on here.
Yes, I was thinking somewhere more on the top right, closer to the dungeon.
The actual stone walls.
So somewhere like over
Yeah.
here. Yes. Maybe make the roof visible again.
Oh yeah, where's the alarm bell? In the guardhouse? In the
So
guardhouse?
there is one within the watchtower, but there's also one inside this room.
Alright, would I happen to know if I could shoot it with a firebolt to ring it? 'Cause that sounds like a really cool thing to do.
Not from your position.
Sad.
I mean, Shalalo could.
Alright.
As you can see that she's kind of at the balcony here. In front of the main. That's the front bell.
Gotcha.
While this is all going on, is there anything else you guys want to do for the evening?
He takes a nap.
He's gonna go
I sleep.
get himself a hammer, give a wave to the guards who are there.
Fill out the paperwork, brother!
I will!
All right.
Got a ham.
And with that, the evening comes to a close, and you want to go. Or you want to just stay up until something happens?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll shoot you check.
For sure.
First hour.
Don't die.
I'll try my hardest. Fuck. 3.
Like you're feeling pretty drowsy. Not quite exhausted, but you are definitely drowsy at this point in time. You're finding it difficult to stay awake, and your future checks are disadvantaged.
Is that the fatigue condition?
Not the actual mechanics work, but this is the best way to represent it.
Going to
The fatigue itself will be like you can't dash or whatnot, but yeah.
going to stand up. This is a walkway here.
Yeah.
Stand up. Walk to where Shalelu is. Okay. I am not doing great in the staying up department at the moment. Ring the bell very, very loudly if anything happens.
You do.
Thank you.
Everybody be sure that they do not escape, at least not this night.
We can make it one, we can make it another. And then, Yorville has like a couch or something, in the office, and does not have a blanket, but instead takes a coat off of the coat rack and just.
Alright, Blink, you are napping on the wall?
Yeah, Cleek is trying to stay in the general area of if something happens.
So essentially you're long resting, but if something does happen, you would be able to potentially hear.
Yeah.
Like if someone rings a bell.
I'm rolling for Shalelu. she's on watch, and she was able to manage to stay awake the entire night, and use her destiny for it. She's going to perception check to see if she knows anything. Bonuses. Alright, so the night goes by, and eventually everyone wakes up from their rest, having achieved it successfully. Everyone's exhaustion would have been removed by one stage. All the powers would have been regained, whatnot, and all that good stuff.
Most excellent.
So, Tim and Minnie, you both are sleeping in the tavern.
Yes.
I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Minnie, you're shit-faced, you don't get a perception check.
Uses 5 points of healing hands.
Accurate.
They do have. There's
11.
Like trying to get into your mouth. Oh, so you.
Right, with an 11, you don't really know this much. You wake up feeling refreshed, everything's fine. But as you head on downstairs for your morning breakfast, one of the local servers come up to you. You can still see that Minnie's at the bar, just passed out, by the way. But as you're heading down the stairs, this small halfling woman, maybe in her early 30s, auburn hair, little mousy face, green eyes, kind of walks up. She's kind of like wringing her hands a little nervously. Is it him?
Hey there, little fella.
I speak to you privately.
Or
Yes.
okay, I walk upstairs.
Okay.
I love how we keep having someone who's Midwestern.
It's the glue of our campaigns. Is Midwestern accents.
Somebody has to be Minnesotan. If there isn't, we riot.
She'll follow you upstairs and she'll make these.
This campaign, we're all in Minnesotan.
Which one of these rooms would you say is yours?
The one, they all seem big beds. Let's do the one. This one.
Okay. She'll kind of like follow you to the room, close the door. Let's just make sure what say. I know you're with the guards. You have Hemlock away. I wasn't sure to go to. The others are. I know you're sleeping here and you're friends with that. Orville and Krabby. Amako. I know she got pretty sloshed last night, but she has a hangover cure herself. Figured she'd be down already, but I haven't seen her. Not since she left around 3 last night.
Where's she went?
Maybe. I supposed to do this, but she's never missed work before. I got concerned, so I snuck into her room. I found this. She'll hand you a letter. Alright, I'm gonna pull out the letter. I'm gonna have you. Letter. Letter. Front. Supersized. Alright, is that good for you guys three?
Hello, sis. I hope this letter finds you well with some free time on your hands, because we've got something of a problem. It's to do with Father. Seems that he might have had something to do with Drellin's Fairy's recent troubles with the goblins. Oh boy. And I didn't want to bring the matter to the authorities because we both know he'd just weasel his way out of it. You've got some pull here in town, though. If you can meet me in Glassworks at midnight tonight, maybe we can figure out how to make sure he faces punishment he deserves. Knock twice, and then 3 times more, and then once more at the delivery entrance, and I'll let you in. In any case, I don't have to impress upon you the delicate nature of this request. If news got out, you knew the local rubes would assume you and I were in on the whole thing, don't you? They've got no honor at all around these parts. I still don't understand how you can stand to stay here. Anyway, don't tell anyone about this. There are other complications as well. Ones I'd rather talk to you about in person. About tonight. Don't be late. Can't read the names.
Suto.
Suto.
This guy's a little racist.
I'm heavily insulted.
Well, he says she went out at 3. Right?
Like that, yeah.
The letter said to meet her at midnight, but I wonder if she was too cashed out. I heard Minnie took her to the cleaners.
Yeah, no, she hadn't seen her that slush since she tried the hagfish.
Well,
You
she,
able to read it?
I
can't
was.
read English. So.
well, apparently her father may have been involved with the attack on Drellin's Ferry. And it was a letter from her sister saying to meet her at the glassworks at midnight, and you'd knock 2 times, and then 3 times, and then once more to let her know. So maybe we should go there and see what's what.
Alright. God or
I'll let my friends know.
I do.
Wait here. We'll come back and get you.
I can do that.
I'm gonna go and find a Dropkey in Yorville. And I guess everybody will all round up the whole crew.
Nice.
Of course, we get to find a name.
Waking up. Just you know how you sleep on a couch and like you wake up in some weird crook of your arm or something? It's one of those situations.
He's
The
gonna have to do some chiropractor stuff.
Dorville's beautiful red mane of hair is all a frazzle, and he has no ability to fix it.
Where would you be?
In my office, waking up about now.
This
This is happening in the morning, yeah? Yeah.
I would head over to the police station, guard outpost, whatever it's called. Doorbell here.
You'd see,
Where's my man Phil?
one of Phil's off to there. But Hank, he would look up and see his big mustache fella, blonde hair, brown eyes, kind of look over.
Hey, Yorville's sleeping off duty from the evening. He's in his office though. Might be waking up by now. Had a bit of a late evening.
Okay, I'll go talk to him. I'll head to his office. Doorbell.
Alright.
Can I come in?
2 minutes.
Okay.
I move the office back from you know the scene in Better Call Saul where he has to move his office back from the bed?
Not all the way caught up.
It's in the first season.
Oh, it's been a while.
Well,
Oh, actually, no, I do remember what you're talking about. Yeah. He's in the back of the nail salon.
yeah, he has to like reconfigure his office back into an office and not a place to sleep. And then opens the door. Hair is definitely all frazzled though. When the hair is frazzled, it adds like a solid 5 inches of height.
Well, I got a potential lead on what happened at the attack at Drellin's Ferry. I'll explain on the way, but we gotta go round up Dropkey, Minnie, and Link.
Okay, can we get to the coffee station first?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright. Just stumbles out of the office. Has clearly just woken up. And yeah, get coffee on the go.
And I explain everything.
Click. You would see as you have woken from your slumber the sunning shines of dawn, like kind of blinding a little bit. Yorville
Sorry.
and Tim are making their way out of the garrison.
Clink will like be cozy under his warm blanket. Blink again, stare at them. Is Clink needed?
Aye.
Oh. Clink's cozy.
I have coffee.
Clink does not drink coffee. Clink does like a little roll with his blanket off the edge and catches himself with his wings as he falls, using the blanket as like a cool cape. And still wrapped in his cute little blanket, will walk up to the dungeons. Shouldn't we make sure the bear is still here?
Aye.
I will speak up.
Still there. I just checked on him about 20 minutes ago.
Clink wants to use his eyes.
What the heck?
Sir,
And Clink will go inside.
is there like a nightstick or something hanging on the wall, like a billy club or something?
Bonk.
Just you. Yeah.
Bonk and stuff.
Grab one, go up to the cell. Bang, 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 bang. Are you still here?
Ah, yeah. What do
Great.
you want? You came to undo my manacles.
No.
I'll lean up.
Someone will be by to force feed you later, though.
It's gonna be forced.
Some people get in prison and don't want to eat anymore.
I'm quite famished, actually.
Alright,
Read
what
it. Think.
rule?
Great.
If you tell us more about the plans, we can get you some boar.
I told you as much as I know.
That's a
Quite
shame.
forthright, actually.
It's would I know that by reputation?
I mean, from what you gathered, he's not seemed to have lied to you.
Right. Alright, well...
Clink's gonna do an investigation check. The specific thing I'm making sure is that he's not some sort of illusion, by the way. That is a 20?
I mean, looks to be real to you.
Yeah, he is 20. That was a 20.
To be real.
Clink believes you for now.
Great.
It's a high honor, apparently. Well... Don't go anywhere, and I'll leave.
What imagine about it?
Clink will also check on the goblins.
He's behind the monitor, you couldn't even see you.
You'll see that the goblins are currently playing patty cake.
What's the beams?
There's noise coming from the patty cake.
I mean, yeah, they're...
I don't trust you, Sage.
I don't want to slap my thumb.
I get that. I'm just making sure.
They're making noise. They're there.
Oh yeah, where's our bounty processing office?
That would be right here.
Stop by.
Now inside, you can see that currently that Greg is behind the desk.
Hey, out of it.
Hi Greg, have you gotten to the Bruthasmus bounty yet?
Still technically processing out Brindle away, but the coin has for the most part been gone through.
Alright. Where can we pick that up? Remind me? I'm
You
asking in, not in character.
You can pick that up now.
Okay, great.
Clink has debts he needs to pay. Clink like kind of brings his paws onto the counter like, Clink has debts!
That fucking little...
They'll kind of like holding over the desk like this.
You know Clink?
As the other is, he kind of reaches into a small drawer of the desk, pulls out a small little treasure chest, opens it, pulls out a few sacks of coin. There is the bounty reward for ya.
Are you still not letting me take my brother's share just to give to him? Is that still liability?
Chief
I mean-
says it's okay.
We are, like, co-in charge now, so...
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Gives you the shit.
And, what was it? Minnie, Tim, and, Link was with, yeah, for this venture.
Hello,
Hi.
yes we were.
Pulls out 3 more small sacks of coin.
There you are, that's Minnie's. Yeah, it's one to Tim, there you are, and here's yours, Clink.
We lost
Clink
all-
will not
we lost all
unstub your
of
toe
it,
now.
Right? We lost all of our money.
What?
We must have.
Clink runs with his gold.
I like.
We lost all of our
stairs.
gold when we got goblined, right? Right.
They took all the shiny things.
Yeah.
Imagine losing your gold.
Wait, how much is one share?
75 gold for those who are not part of the guard.
How much is it for people in the guard?
I believe I posted it.
It was
It's
105.
like- yeah. It was a
It was
little
a
bit
lot.
more.
Clink is
Man,
gonna
we
go
got
run
a
and pay off his
markup.
debt.
All right.
Clink runs to go pay off his debt.
Very good.
I will go find. I'll go knock on my brother's door as it is early in the morning.
Clink will meet you at the dragon.
Okay.
Hey, Crappy. Yeah, decent breakfast and you're knocking the door.
Is the concept of a breakfast sandwich too novel? Sick. That is the
Flying dwarven cuisine.
fine dwarven cuisine. The
All breakfast
sandwich.
food is dwarvish.
Dwarven, yes.
It's
He
canon.
cornered the market. Yeah, he's on like his
Figured he'd
second,
want one.
maybe third one. As he has it just like held in like a cloth to sort of take it to work. Was mid hug and is walking out the door.
It's your favorite kind of wake up call.
I'm trying to. Yorville, I've said this 1,000 times. You're not my wife. Opens up the door.
Tosses 105 gold at you.
Sick of you.
We're needed apparently.
Oh, alright, we're starting off quick. He's probably not expected. He hands you his what would have been his like third sandwich. You need this more than me. I know you.
Thank you, Mori. Through the door.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I guess we are off.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet him at the dragon.
Alright, you're gonna go meet them at the Rusty Dragon, pick up Minnie. Guys make way there. Was there anything else you were wanting to do at another grade?
Here is a quick question though. Considering we've had the whole tab system, is it too much to argue that I had time yesterday to get my shield commissioned and I can just the base like 68 gold once with an actual shield?
There's gotta be a guard tab at the smith. There's gotta be.
There is.
Okay, sick. Because I definitely can't afford the fine version as much as I want to, but I can definitely get this
Yeah, I
version.
mean, you can just pick up a shield from the guard barracks and, like, it's or my standard.
That's a very good point.
Alright, Guy.
It's me.
Is there anything else you're wanting to do at the general store? Just pay off the tab and then heading out.
I vaguely know there's something else I need, but I can't remember what it is. Come back to me while I try to think of it.
Alright. You all, besides Clink, make your way to the Rusty Dragon to find that Minnie is at last waking up. Give me a con save, Minnie.
To make my tower shield into an actual shield instead of it being an... Oh. Oh, but yeah. I yeah, having it not be a entire door and making it a functional tower shield was 18 gold.
Okay.
And I had a whole list of different qualities.
Ooh.
Alright. You're waking up this morning and your head is just pounding.
That's my ongoing.
You are not having a good morning. Unfortunately, the one who has the secret cure for hangovers is not in the bar currently. So right now, you are not having a good morning. But the two halflings are currently acting as the barkeeps. One would attempt to kind of replicate this recipe to help you out. as look pretty out of it. They would hand you what appears to be a
We need to
small
find that hangover cure.
mug of
For the
a
hangover
thick,
cure.
almost
Good red
viscous liquid. Hopefully this will help.
Minnie, like, eyes bleary and just like trying to like keep her eyes open from the headache she's got. She just like takes it and just drinks it without question.
Roll me con save.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Natural 3.
No.
what did you do, Sage?
You poisoning our paladin?
Roll 3.
So the potion's not that great.
Idiot. Oh. Sage, have you seen how much this cat owes this necklace?
14.
Alright, 14. It goes down, feel a little queasy. You think you're about to vomit for a solid minute. But then you gulp down the last little bit of bile and you think you're okay. Hangover, it's no longer pounding, you still kind of like the edges of your head, but it's manageable. Just don't draw into the bright lights too close.
Oh, well, guess what's coming and knocking on the door?
Hey look, knocking on the door.
Oh!
Folks.
Minnie,
Well, no,
just
we're in a
like,
tavern, so we would just walk in.
That's true.
I can't think of a thing, so yeah, Clink would just pay and run to me and throw
Alright,
away.
and soon behind them, Clink would fall. You have woken up, Minnie, and you are all in the tavern now.
Aye, what a night to be missing your bartender, eh? Or morning, I suppose.
She nods and just like just kind of makes a muttered like.
To be fair, she did outdrink.
Did she?
Aye!
Aye.
So
Respect.
It was a spectacle, and there's every reason here why I do not take her chances.
Where is she anyway?
So
She was
that's
here when I fell asleep.
that's kind of the thing. So she didn't come home last night, and we think she may be investigating. We think she may have met up with her sister to investigate her father, who may or may not be involved in the attack on Drellin's Ferry. So we gotta go and see what's what about that.
Alright. I'm coming. I get some close behind.
Did we just say all that out loud in the middle of a public tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tim. Of course he
Sage
said
was giving us a look when that was happening,
Yeah.
by the way.
A quick spot check around the room. Any prying eyes?
There's a few, yeah.
I put my smoothie in the freezer and not the fridge.
You fool. How could you?
I know I'm
It seems
doesn't-
that Aldern, who you can see is currently getting helped out by his 3 manservants who are like dressing him, getting him like his jacket on, his hat. Like, it's a shame about Tamako. Hope she's okay. Sure, with you locked on the case, it'll be fine, but yeah, I'll leave it to that. I'm gonna get back home. Apparently there's a whole bunch of giant issues. Long story, anyways. Good luck.
See you later, Aldern. After he leaves, like,
Goodbye.
You see him and servants take the horses outside and just book it out down.
Giants,
Or-
huh?
can you imagine?
Clink's gonna insight the guy.
What?
Can you imagine living with those physical disabilities? I mean, he can't even get dressed by himself.
He's just like
17?
sort of like
He just
wheeze
pays-
laughing and like trying to hold back laughter.
Just use them to do it for him.
Huh?
Seems to be
He
mildly
does that.
panicky.
He just pays
Okay,
them to do it.
does
It's
the
a part of that
panic
nobility
seem to be
thing.
stemming from his current situation or what he heard?
Nobility is a disability.
He must have done some mighty
Or
deed.
no.
Physical one.
He must have done some mighty deed to earn this nobility you're talking about.
Yeah, be born.
Clink
It
stares
is
at
really
him
hard
as
to
he
be
leaves.
born.
I know you just said.
Clink stares at him as he leaves.
Well, arguably.
Right. Well, he and his 3 servants would.
He doesn't trust the speed at which he left.
I do too if there's giants.
Link, I'm not sure you
Everyone
trust
is
much.
giants to Clint. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, we're talking
You've clearly never seen
giants as in something that would be a giant to even Tim.
Giants are big.
He's tall.
Clint will be that big one day.
I don't know you.
Taller than her? Probably. Taller than a giant? Now I have.
You don't
Guys,
know Clint. You don't know what
anybody
Clint's
have
been through.
You
You guys
know.
head towards the
Oh.
glassworks.
We also have
That we do.
Alright.
I
Not to rush the session or anything, but I'm getting a little hungry.
I am also getting.
I can call the session here, or I can have us do the glassworks, because there's really only one encounter. Up to you guys.
We can do the glassworks.
I think we do some glass works. I think we can work some glass.
And my intention was to do the glassworks in the call, but
Let's do some glass works.
oh,
That was the
right.
intent
I had
of
glass
the
of work or two.
I work a glass with
As
works.
you begin to make your way west throughout the city to the eastern edge of the river, where the glasswork rests on the beachhead, you can see that though the chimney fires are lit, there's plenty of smoke billowing out from them. Looks like they're roaring pretty well. Seems business is booming inside. That, however, is in sharp contrast to the nature of the building itself. All the curtains are closed. You do not see anyone moving in and out of the building, and it's just you're dead silent, other than the sound of heavy machinery from within.
I hate this. I hate this already.
I'm gonna put my ear up to the door and see if I can hear anything other than the machinery.
For your guys' benefit, this is the glassworks. You know there's a door here, and a door here. There's also windows all throughout the exterior, but they're all curtained as previously. So which door would you like to go to?
Which door did the letter say?
Clint is gonna go try a window.
Which
See if they open for ventilation.
Which door did the letter say?
Hey,
kitty.
They are the dice now. 1D cat.
Roll.
I was mentioning this back door.
I'm gonna go to that back door.
For Clank, as you go to check a window, the window is locked. It's not open.
No, it's not.
Which window would you be checking? There's a bunch along the edge.
Oh, one near the door?
So one near this door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually put you guys on the map for this thing.
That's so funny.
The window, the second door window.
I know, look. But then look at this.
I don't know where to put my
Immediately, eyes open again.
Is it clean?
Shiny object.
Shake the kitty.
Love you.
Shake the kitty.
Gain wishes.
Maybe.
Immediate attention. Put it away. Back to sleep. Oh, blooper.
well, Glassworks has done that.
Did you hear that purr on the microphone, Sage?
Yeah.
Amazing. Captured for all time.
Alright, so you have a window here, a window here,
Oh,
a window here, and then you also have more, but which
High
one
up
you
is the window.
want? For you, they're like this. Like you have the stretch to reach the lid.
Okay. I am looking for one that is higher up, if by chance.
All of them are about like waist height for a human, like belly button height for me.
Okay. Pig's gonna unlock the window.
You know what?
Unlock the window.
Which one?
Bottom?
This one here?
Next to the door, yeah.
Give me that useful check dexterity based.
Cool.
And you head to the door, and what were you doing, Ken?
I'm just putting my ear up, see if I can hear anything.
Perception check.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
That is a 8. Well, 3 natural plus.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I rolled
yeah.
like poop.
3 look and look like an 8, so I
Alright.
thought you rolled an 8.
Listening at the door, it's all just quiet. You can barely hear the machinery, and that's only because machinery kind of echoes around the building,
Okay.
but can't see. It's not seem to be focused in this room, and the room seems to be quiet otherwise.
21.
All right, picking up the lock. Can't quite the last tumbler. Doesn't open.
Move on to curse this lock.
I'll
Guidance.
roll my own luck to see if I can hear.
How is the kitty sleeping on my
10 total.
weaponized metal
All
dice?
quiet inside.
All is quiet.
Well, if we can't get inside, I could try the secret knock.
Oh, hi.
That was, oh my god, I rolled so low. You risk an exhaustion.
No.
No, stop. Stop it.
You have a problem.
Get some help.
I got 13.
13 for picking locks.
Yeah.
100% break a lockpick.
That's rude.
I'm
Because that's a 5, right?
Making on sets of 5.
Does anyone object to me trying the knock?
I think you
Go
should
for
try
it.
the knock.
Go for it.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and
Give the triple lock. Moment of pause.
I'd like to take a careful aim past the doorway.
Well, the doorway doesn't have any visible ways to look through it, because the window on the door is...
Right, but just positioning. Like
Oh,
if someone were to open the door where they would be standing, I am aiming there.
I am
It is called
thoroughly
crosshair
ready
placement.
to jump in front of Tim. My shield.
Minnie is in fact heading for her.
So a moment passes, and then a few of you begin to hear footsteps approaching the door. They're very faint, but you then hear a door open and close. Double check some.
Who's there?
him.
I'm sorry, Tim, we're closed. You gotta come back later.
Sorry, my name is Jorviv Vogrind.
Who? What?
I have a warrant.
The warrant.
Goblins?
Oh, no goblins here. No goblins here.
Brother.
No goblins.
I
here.
got a 22 to
Totally
unlock
no
the
goblins.
window one more time.
I would like to
I
roll
have an
a...
idea.
What?
I got
Okay,
it too.
I
if
have
there
an-
aren't
I have a
any...
really good idea. Okay, I'm going to go over and I'm going to try and imitate the bugbear's voice. What was his name again?
Ruthaspis.
I'm gonna do an
Okay.
insight, though.
Okay. It's preciseness. Let us in.
19 total.
There's goblins.
It's goblins. It's goblins.
Cast disguise self and make myself look like Ruthasmus.
Oh.
As a furball, I can do this.
Yeah.
And I got the
Roll
height.
me a deception check. Mini.
Seeing him do that, I will get away from the door as well. I'll
They
Can I
like-
do that with advantage since they're.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't seen.
Okay, alright.
They haven't looked through the window.
They ever open it. It's gonna be okay.
Good luck.
I have a +8 to these tools, and I can't roll above a 10.
Versus
It truly
It's
is.
a bummer.
You're
Oh.
not meant.
13 is
See,
above 10, though.
Oh, there's a 13 there, you're right. Nice, almost.
Get a good level.
dice.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's gonna go a little slow.
I'm every guard ever. I have no perception, but the second I can see you, I know
17.
you're.
Oh, Erasmus. Thought you were caught by the Longshanks. No. This is fine. This is good. You know, might need some help actually. Let me, go for you. I think I broke it. Okay. What are you doing?
Clean,
Open it for
clean.
you.
It didn't budge.
Oh, okay.
He's like trying to undo the locks, he's just failing, so.
Okay. Got this. Because I just rolled a 2.
He hasn't broken it, okay.
my god.
Stop!
You hear a large sliding bolt sound as seemingly the lock was disengaged.
Okay. Okay. Brutasmus. Look behind you. There's a dwarf.
Oh
Vision is created upon movement.
Rodney's going to. He's not being attacked, so I can't actually do my jump. But
Robin's not making any motion.
Yeah.
He's not doing this.
I'm just gonna sort of. I'm going to jump in front of Tim to hold open the door.
Brutasmus.
Seems like this is where initiative is gonna happen.
I will go like this. I tiptoe forward.
I don't do anything. I
swear to God, you guys.
don't. I'm just holding open the door.
I tip like very like slowly like. I tiptoe into.
I'm so
As soon
tempted to
as-
roll deception because I'm this
Roll me a
tempted.
deception
Okay, I am going.
and roll me a stealth. And currently, what the goblin before you is just doing is like this.
I'm gonna straight up. A part of my deception, I'm gonna like fake look around and just like look at him, but just like look past him, just to
Okay.
pretend to not see him. What is my deception?
What
am I
And,
rolling?
oh,
Stealth.
can I assist in this chicanery by pretending to not see where he has gone?
You have this advantage.
Oh, sick. We actually get to. Woo! Listen to that sound, everybody.
Excuse me, kid.
All right, 15 total.
I got a 22 stealth for tiptoeing.
Slip right past them. They don't see shit.
I
Moving.
I walk inside.
Brother, is anyone walking through that door?
I don't see anybody in here.
Here's the door.
Alright. But then
Roll a
I
stealth
think,
check of his own.
well then I don't think there are any goblins here.
I'm pretty sure there is not.
Door closes.
Okay, Brutasmus, what the fuck was that?
Well, which door? Because I was holding open the front one.
The door, the one that's the only door in there. Which,
Oh.
by the way, let me reveal the room.
Oh yes. Yes. Let's.
Guys, I don't speak Brutasmus.
Oh no. Guys, I don't speak Brutasmus. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, I see the major issue here.
You'd walk in, the goblin would close the door before you. Well, actually, you were holding it up, so we tried to close it. Roll me an athletics check.
I think I wouldn't even have to check this. But that's to do. Oh, +5 dwarfish.
Don't bother.
Oh, cool. You know what? I'm goaded with the sauce.
Alright, you see the goblin.
That was a 17 plus
trying
5.
to close the door, and he's like,
Close the door, Brutasmus. Whatever you do.
Vinny's
Can I
gonna
try to-
squeeze
can I-
past in?
So, brother, should we still at least check the first room? Maybe just walk in.
Just to look around, just the first room. They were so kind to open the door for us.
Aye.
But goblins can't be invisible, so I don't know what must be in here.
No. I mean, some gorgeous works of glass.
I'll do the super dramatic police clear through the door.
Could you also just like move me in up to like the first like green
Vinny would,
case?
Vinny would like to come in as
Thank
well,
you.
but she's just kind of like following in behind and kind of like
Uh,
glances at the goblin and
This
just
Clink's
follows.
still just like trying to.
On purpose, just like walk past without even looking at Brutasmus Tim.
Yeah.
Start like go into the investigating, but still with the gun mode that movies do.
alright, what you guys notice inside this chamber, it seems to be filled with various decorative glasswork. Seems to be a bit of a display chamber. A lot of it is like fine works that are meant to like, this is what we could build for you. No like Well, in here looks perfectly untouched. You can see that there are 2 doors leading deeper into the glass doors, though. The goblin is still doing this. It's not moving.
Clink would like to go try the top left.
This is
Window.
one here.
Yeah.
Investigation check. What's going on in this room?
Go ahead.
My dice are in use currently.
Fair, fair.
Oh wait, no, I have more.
Sage, what are your novels?
I rolled a natural 1 insight.
I love that.
And they're goblins, so you know.
24.
Alright, looking through the chamber here, most of this chamber looks to be, untouched. It doesn't seem like the goblins did any real things to this chamber. What you do notice, though, is that there's an ever so faint sign of blood within the cracks of the tile work here, just near the entrance to the doorway. You can also see that it looks like near the back end there's a hole in the wall, and it kind of leads into a small treasure chest that's beneath that there display case. I think it's some form of drop zone, a place that thieves might, place ill-gotten goods.
A drop. Alright. And you said that was this area?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a 23,
4.
26 for Sky.
I did use Destiny to unlock the door.
Right, that window is unlocked.
I'm going to investigate around the
26.
room. I'm going to investigate around the room until I end up behind the goblin.
Alright, Robin's just doing this.
Yeah.
Give him a thumbs up. Rocky just walks over and just for a moment he'll just set down his shield with a mighty thud and go,
You jump in.
Clink is going to peek his head very softly through the window.
Can I see this happen?
I'm
Is this the same room?
You would have seen them.
Oh, over there. Okay.
converge outside, but you can see what they're actually
You find much yet?
Just a little. There's some blood on the floor.
Oh, aye.
But it could, glass is sharp, no?
Flagon. It's a very sharp, it's a dangerous work. It's also can be rather hot.
So, while this is going on, and the goblin's just like sweat is basically pouring down their forehead at this point. What you look to as you open the window and kind of pull yourself up to look, that chamber is a complete wreck. All the beds in there are torn apart, covered in blood. There's dirt everywhere. The different pieces of furniture are shattered, broken in different various pieces. It is just like a tornado of violence and destruction went through this room.
Well then. Clink's gonna scuttle. That'll stop. That'll hop.
Hop on in.
I should probably roll a stealth.
Should. You can see there's one door leaving this chamber. All there.
Awesome. That's where Clink's going.
As you pass by, you can see that there is a broken oil lantern here that seems to have caused a bit of fire, but the fire was put out.
Clink is going to carefully try to open the door.
Door opens.
Very softly.
Door reveals the hallway. The door on the other end, and the hallway going to the southwest.
Clink is gonna get more.
You can see that a bit of the blood from the bed here kind of spilled beneath the door's crack as going through the hallway. But from what you can tell here, the hallway continues north a little bit, as there's another door there. There's mostly south and then westward. You can see there's another door right there.
Cool. Any like bloody footprints out here? Okay. Clink's gonna go try the top door.
Well, this guy's going on.
So, Ravi sort of like walks up next to him and just sort of like places down the shield somewhat, just like scarily close, especially considering the spikes. It's just sort of there. Well, well, brother, shall we get going?
The moment he starts moving,
I'd like to grab it.
Yeah, like
I rolled a 3 for its maintain composure.
I was pretty much about to just like hit up like a sneaky like alpha strike there, just both just. Oh, if
I'd like to just grab them before they run.
This is initiative.
It's pretty much just 2 hits at first. They're gonna die.
attack of
they have
opportunity.
Or should we try and interrogate them for information?
That's what I was thinking.
I
Because they
don't.
do.
well, we all already declared our attacks. So,
Yeah, like
okay.
Nope, Ethan, give me that attack.
All right, let's. New Warhammer Who Dis. We're two-handed this son of a bitch.
You can also give me your attack.
+5. Come on, baby. Ooh, broken 20.
Alright, your attack
Shit,
hits.
that was good.
And two-handed, correct me if this sounds right, especially because with the issues of me no longer having the fine Warhammer, it'd be a D10 plus, in total, 8 for the damage. If I have that correctly.
You have a 18 strength.
Or 16 strength.
I rolled a
So
9.
it's an awful roll.
If it has no extra modifiers, it should be +6.
You should have a +8. Because you have Warrior Birth.
Oh, warrior.
I do have Warrior Birth, yes. Okay,
That's
cool.
another two.
Cool. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Cool. Well then, let's get that cool, sick D10.
What's your attack, Mason?
9.
Alright. The bolt of fire?
Yeah.
Firebolt flies past the goblin. And slams into the wall opposite him.
7 plus 8.
15 damage.
15
as
damage.
the bolt of fire rings past and the goblin ducks low, and as they do, the hammer goes whoop, right into the creature's skull and goes splattered the skull, caving it in as it drops down.
ED.
Alright.
Goblins really think that we can't see them if they don't move. If so,
I mean, you didn't see
It's
that entire time.
extremely useful information, if
You
so.
looked right past him the entire time. The goblin was standing there the entire time. Did you not see him?
I was pretending to not see him, so he believed I did not see him when I did see him.
These goblins are such bizarre creatures, man.
every time I think I'm starting to understand them, they then suddenly pull out something else.
I mean, you
Meanwhile-
walked right past.
Link goes up.
You go through the door.
Carefully opens it, yeah.
Alright. You would open it to reveal
Link has a whole level of rogue. He knows how to be stealthy.
what appears to be a common area. Completely destroyed, similar to the bedchamber you just left. All the dining chambers, all the different benches and chairs, and some of the lanterns are just shattered and smashed within this room. You can see there's plenty of broken plates and scraps of food stuff which didn't happen to be eaten. There's also a bit of trails of blood and plenty of dirt here. It seems like the goblins kind of just like wandered all around this area. It's hard to really follow tracks, but there are tracks in here.
Is there any like visible difference between human and goblin blood by chance?
Their goblin blood is still red, but it's like got a bit of a bluish tint, so like near purple, like a maroon color.
Can I tell if this is goblin or human blood?
On
Looking
average,
at
there's
the
also less.
blood. Give me a medicine check.
And I have my phone. Alright.
At some point we will.
25!
Right, and the blood here looks to be human.
Oh.
And Klink tried to follow the
He's
human
just
blood.
capturing more.
Roll me a survival.
Roll the dice, kid.
RDR plus Clink's survival
Oh, good
is just enough to not die in the wild. 16.
You are able to manage. You see that the trail leads out this door here.
Cool.
While that's going on, what are you guys down here doing?
Taking a picture of a cat. Hold on.
Correct. Accurate.
Okay.
What should we do from where's Clink?
Went through a window, I think.
The window. The Clink size window.
I'd like to get a closer look at the blood on the floor.
Alright, roll. What are you trying to find out about it? Roll me investigation.
Okay.
I would like to help.
Advantage.
Good, that's a 9. Much better. 24.
What roll?
No,
Alright.
26. Sorry.
6 total. Excellent. Alright, looking down upon the tiles floor, you notice that this blood was clean recently. I think it was, just judging from the dryness of the blood that's actually down here, and the cleaning product that was used to clean the majority of the spill, this would have happened last night.
Great, we have blood from last night on the floor.
Aye.
Aye. Well, who wants to guess what's through the next door?
Either or goblins, some bodies, or something.
I am
Or
hoping
something that's-
for our friend.
I would enjoy our friend alive. I'm gonna stick right behind my brother, assuming he's
Yeah.
going to go and open the door.
I checked the door. Thanks, cat. 28.
Door appears to be unlocked, and, well, untrapped.
I'm an expert in Minecraft. Alright. I will step aside and let my brother breach the door for me.
Oh, there's like
I sort of goes up, shield ready, and does just open up the door.
Right. And simultaneously, 2 doors are open within a long hallway. As you see to your right, a door opens, and to your left, Link, a door opens. And both of you open up into the hallway. You can see that there are, for you, Clink, a double door directly to your right. For you, Lot, there's a door directly across from you. You can see that there's another door that seems to be an exterior door to your left down this long hallway here.
how dark is it in this hallway?
This hallway is not well lit. Most of the sconces upon the walls have been diminished.
I'm mostly wondering if we're within like 60 feet of dark vision. It's that dark.
Or is there enough dim light?
There's enough dim light that you
Okay.
can see through there with dark vision. But if you don't
So
have dark
just-
vision, it's pretty dim.
So just
And Clink is gonna go follow the blood trail.
Alright, you follow the blood trail and...
With my
oh, thank God it's actually coming
28.
this way.
With my 25 medicine that I did earlier on this blood, would I be able to tell as I'm following it about how far it would start being like dangerous for them to lose this much blood?
You could tell that this blood doesn't appear to have been... It looks more like the trail itself is footprints you walked through blood.
Mhm.
So not like someone who's like being dragged along
Okay.
and actively bleeding.
Are there footprints on this floor that we're in?
That's
On
what
the-
Clink is following. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Clink is gonna like start doing his Clink walk towards the party and just kind of like point at the steps that he's following in.
And the steps lead to this door here.
And Clink will carefully open the door. Take a peek
Carefully open the door.
with his wobbly head. He got big eyes, good for seeing.
True.
Big if.
It opens up into a large chamber, well decorated. You can see that it's got massive marble tables and various different pieces of workman's tools and glasswork supplies, various different dyes that can be used in glass-making processes. You can also see at the corner of your vision, Yodavid.
Hi.
You can see just the faintest sign that there's a body up ahead.
Oh boy.
And as you are doing this, you hear from within the chamber, as the door's now been opened, one by one, you lose a toe. One by one, we gain a toe. One by one. No, that's 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is the second verse.
We're going in, boys.
Alright. Now,
Fucking running.
as you rush on into the chamber, that's what we'll call the session.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was going to check to see if
So
had
we
other
didn't
plans,
need to move the
but,
cat.
Do we want to roll initiative first, or are we just gonna do that when we
We'll
start?
do that next
Do
time.
that next session.
Too much to keep track of.
I am hungry.
But,
Yes,
have
hungry.
fun.
Take it
I'm sorry, kitty.
Trooping.
You have a good bite.
Good morning.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
kitty.